types the name Limaga in chat referring to the new Forestcraft card always have to do a double take, and if they're like writing some type of Ligma joke in chat. It's such an unfortunate character name. I'm definitely keeping Gladewood and Major. I think I'm mulliganing these other two, looking for cheap fairy generators against Sword. Like a fairy fencer. I want to save our extra play point for playing Glade on turn 4.
The War Gods.
So Fairy Fencer's a 2/2 that gives you a fairy, and then if she's in your hand when you super evolve something, she goes to 1 cost, which is neat.
There is nothing I can't cut. You may.
I think I'm gonna go hit your face, bug alert this, play the fairy, play the Major and the elf.
I've seen enough.
Thanks for scaring me, Jeff. I saw you were streaming and had an out-of-body experience thinking it was Monday. Oof.
Welcome to our winged paradise. Let's play a game.
Alright, so if I evolve her, she transforms something into a fairy, which I think I want to do here. Once we push some damage.
Fairies are nothing if not free spirits.
And then Titania's emblem here said, or crest, I always call her an emblem because I'm a Magic the Gathering player. Her crest gives us a fairy in hand every turn, which is nice. We can build some up for Amataz here.
The only trophy I need is your heart.
But I'm the queen.
I'm gonna play this. If I Glade, I actually overdraw next turn because of the crest. It's an interesting consideration. I'm gonna go Fairy Fencer into Amataz. And then I'm gonna evolve him, which doles out a couple of points of damage. And I can throw this out, have this finish here, and then send 2 more to the dome. Yeah, we had a lot of permutations the way this turn could play. Once we get Arya down, Cynthia's actually a pretty solid damage push, because when she evolves, she gives all pixies +1 attack, and then Arya's crest lets us attack those into their dome directly. Okay, so this cleans out our board. I think we're in a fine spot here, because we just go Arya,
My wings shall be your deliverance.
and then we super evo her, and she spawns 3 phase when she super evos. So this pushes 4 points of damage here. The super evo +3, and then next turn we could go fairy plus Cynthia super evo, give all those fairies +1. Alec, thank you for the 32 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So even if they full clean my board here, I'm gonna threaten to push a ton of damage next turn.
What cruelty.
To the shores of victory.
Same time tomorrow?
Do I have lethal here? I think I have lethal here, right?
I liked this forest.
So I do this into this, and then this hits here. I trade this here. I play this. I hit here. And then I twinkle with my toes.
Your wings, twinkle with your toes.
It's exactly lethal.
I will not falter.
That was close and clean. Good clean living there. Yeah, good combination of a non-roach kill there, huh? Yeah, we have some roaches in the deck, but we have fairies that can actually kill now.
I long for sights unseen.
Medium rare or well done.
We're definitely mulliganing bug alerts against Rune. Good fairy of the pond sounds stellar to start. This is a great curve. 1 into 2 into Amataz. Okay, now do I conclave though? Absolutely. So Amataz gets bigger for each fairy in my hand. So we get to go Gen 2 fairies, play a 6/6 on 3.
What's today's happy little surprise? I hope my potions can help.
Ooh, their Runecraft. That actually makes this more difficult for us because if they have the evolves automatically, they can actually deal with my 6/6. Spell boost Runecraft would not be able to deal with this.
Twinkle with your wings, twinkle with your toes.
We are certainly twinkling with our toes. Big damn turn 4 here. Yeah, they might still be spell boost, that's true.
Journey.
Wowza. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely just pushing damage with evolutions here, yeah.
You have a taste for.
Oh dear. Welcome to our winged paradise. Let's play a game. You're in the splash zone, pal.
We'll go to the splash zone, gamer.
The spark of the not over yet.
Okay. So Arya's crest here says, "My fairies can attack your face." Good night. Holy. Not sure how they ever beat the crest. Opponent agrees. All right. Well. I said good day, sir. Good day.
I long for sights unseen. What will you show me?
Mulligan Twinkle Toes here, looking for another fairy producer. Convocation, Fairy Fencer, Amataz. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. I'll play Fencer out so I can start applying pressure here. Honestly, after these first couple of games, I'm curious if this archetype even needs Roach. I have some copies of Roach in here to push damage with still. I'm genuinely unsure if we need it at this point.
You may.
the person who wrote that paragraph that we just banned on the Twitch side, they wrote me 3 paragraphs in a YouTube comment yesterday about how Shadowverse was pay to win because they, quote, kept running into whales playing Odin.
Lily's magic guide you.
An endless
Be
journey.
cleansed.
I think I'm saving Cynthia for post Aria. Is the plan here. I'm gonna evolve and push some damage. I guess I'm a whale. But yeah, a lot of people in chat just learned that they're a whale.
You're in the splash zone, pal. Tag. Fun's not over
A lot of gamers unaware that they're secretly a whale. I'm free to play and I can craft 10 Odins. Yeah, I know. I know, that's what made me laugh. The thing that's very common in games like this is rather than reflecting and getting better, it's easier to just say, I can't win because they're pay-to-win people who have copies of Odin, blarga, blarga, blarga. Because reflecting and getting better takes work. Just complaining the game's pay-to-win because you lost a game is easy.
time to borrow? Let's play a game. How does one adult?
Put her under the bridge.
Same time to borrow?
I see.
Where there's light, there's joy. Fun's not over yet. Be cleansed.
Glade, it was easily the best runner deck here.
Forestcraft dons his mask.
Easily best run deck.
Fellowship.
I should have practiced more.
Okay, so the game plan here is Arya into Cynthia into Odin's, hopefully run them out of the game. If I'm brand new and I'm grinding for staple legends, should I open the new set for Odin's or the old set for now? That's honestly a tough question. I don't know that I have a clean answer for you offhand, Leovold. And I haven't sat down to do a full legendary review yet. I feel like I need to do one of those before I have a good answer to you to that question.
My wings shall be your deliverance.
So she gives us a crest that lets our fairies attack their face.
Hear the
We're obviously super evoing attacking into this, and then 2 of these are going up top. It's just a question of, am I trading the other one? I think we're taking an aggressive enough posture here that I'm attacking their face. I don't think I want to hit the play point and fairy this turn. Because this fairy with Cynthia's extra next turn, and then it's a surprise. Nuvrin, thank you for the half year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yes, Odin can banish the staff, which is one of the reasons why I'm testing this build of Forest that's not playing staff. So we actually have a couple copies of Roach in the deck still.
Fate's head will fall.
I'm not playing staff because there's a lot of Odins.
Let the light anoint my blade.
same time to borrow?
The world is full of splendor.
Victory is mine.
If they didn't kill that, they were actually dead. Does that get me to lethal? I think it's the exact same lethal we had in the previous game, right? It's this. into this, into evolve. Yeah, it's the exact same lethal we did. We had the Twinkle Toes last game.
Respect for her grace.
So this goes. This is only 9 on board, but I throw this one away, and then Twinkle Toes gets each of these up to 3, and then the Super Evo finishes them.
Like leaves in the wind.
This is new. A lofty view.
Man, I gotta say, after seeing these games play out, I'm kind of questioning whether or not I need 3 roaches. Yeah, Cynthia with Arya. Arya is a real card with Cynthia. Do I split the roach to Tanya 2-2? I think there's definitely merit to exploring no copies of Roach. I don't know. I think Roach's finishing power still potentially has value. We need to take a brief pause to run an advert here to collect some ad pennies. I'm gonna split Roach into Tanya 2-2 here, I think. Let's do that. People asking, I'd like to see it against Havencraft with the wards. There honestly hasn't been that much Havencraft. Believe it or not, I think the people who are freaking out about Havencraft on day 1 were probably over exaggerating and mistaken. I think Havencraft is gonna be my current instinct on Havencraft is I think Havencraft is gonna be the deck where you remember the draws where it goes Wilbur into the 7-drop into Janine because you just never beat that draw in a million years. But it's draws where it doesn't do that are not nearly as dominating. I think it's, you know, it's definitely better than it was last season. Haven was the worst craft last season. And it's probably pretty playable, but I don't expect Havencraft to be the best deck after day 1. Or after this first week here, or past day 1. Yeah, it'll be curious to see the winning equation for Havencraft is probably figuring out, okay, what's a powerful, proactive thing to be doing in the games where you don't go Wilbur into the 7? Like, can you put together a different game plan? And even people saying this deck probably eats into the Haven deck. We're playing 3 copies of Odin. If you're going second and they Wilbur on curve, you just have your Odin on curve, like, you probably still run them down, yeah? Yeah, maybe Wardhaven could figure out a way to play the Griffin still as its finisher. I could see that being good. Alright, playing into sword here.
With rain comes
Absolutely mulliganing all of these. I think I'm gonna keep the bug alert. Right, any other cheap thing like these, and bug alert looks really good.
I got the flowers, Bub.
This is such a simple addition to this archetype, but it's such a good one. Just this 2 for 2.
Honor has no place on the battlefield.
Zen. I think I'm just passing here. Because I want to be able to go Fairy, Bug Alert, Mage Journey Elf on 3. I think I'm just chilling on this still with the Mage Journey Elves here.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
You're in the splash zone, pal. How does one adopt?
I'm not gonna have another good way to enable this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it here, I think. Not getting a ton of value out of that. Could have traded this, but I think I like just getting my 1/1s into play. I don't have any card draw here, notably at the moment, so we're certainly in danger of running out of gas. Killer Roach not looking stellar at the moment.
Princess, where'd you go?
Wow, that card is cheating.
Paragon dons his mask.
Repent.
I'm playing Forestcraft, and I queued into the Gunslinger Maid for the first time ever. Wake up, sheeple.
Welcome to our winged paradise. Let's play a game.
This game is clearly rigged against us.
I see.
All right, Titania, looking good here. Gonna provide us with a steady flow of fairies to eventually work with the Roach or Cynthia. Her crest gives us a fairy every turn now. Yeah, I think there's a very good chance the Roach we could just not be a Roach deck. And we just want something that draws cards. Like maybe this could be a copy of Olivia. I mean, our hand would look really good if this was a copy of Olivia. Oh, GC Hero, it did go through. 10 months. Time for a Beeb. We jamming Hex 2. I'm pretty sure DC, did they just evolve the wrong thing by mistake? Oh no. Oh no, gamers. They evolved the wrong thing by mistake. Oof. That is a large oof size there for the opponent. DC Dual Force is basically Hex 2.
Hear the primal cry. Leave this place.
I yield.
What do you think?
Am I attacking their face? I think I'm just attacking their face.
What do you think?
I think with their mistake, we're just running them over. How am I liking Shadowverse? I've been absolutely enthralled since this game dropped. They need like a Gildaria here. Gildaria or Gino.
Honor has no place on the battlefield. Cruelty. Follow my lead. Help is here.
To the shores of victory.
Yes, DC Dual Force is made by the same people that made Hex.
Sound the charge. But I'm the queen. Same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow.
I don't have lethal, right? With the Roach. This is 1. This is 6. 7, 8, 9. I can only do 10.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game. I pledge my life to this forest. Let's play a game.
The world is full of splendor.
With respect.
think it's just this. I think it's just this. If they have, like, Amalias, they could stabilize from here. And did you play the old version of Shadowverse? I did not.
Same time tomorrow?
Do you think they'll drop another card pack next month or much later on? It's confirmed that we'll have another card pack at the end of August.
I am no more than a servant of the light.
Forgive me, my liege. Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow?
Roach has gotta be lethal here, yeah? We have 9 energy.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
Combo is 4. Combo is 5. And then I evolve one of the fairies and we kill them. Alright, I mean,
I see.
we've been asking ourselves, is the Roach worthwhile here? And he's sneaking in to do some cleanup here.
My oath is fulfilled.
That was exactly enough. Yeah, the fairies crash Roach finishes. Was Odin also lethal there? I want to double check, but I think we actually didn't need the Roach, right? Or was I short? How many fairies did I have? No, I only had one fairy in hand. The Odin wasn't enough because both their wards were at 2 toughness. And double check here. What don't think the Odin was lethal.
Sights unseen.
With rain comes death.
Yeah, I think we were a play point short. Yeah. Yeah, because I only have 9. If I had 10 play points, the Odin would have been lethal. But I needed to be able to play the Fairy Convocation. I needed to play Fairy Convocation, play 2 fairies, and Odin. Because Odin could clear 1, and then I need 2 fairies to clear the other. And I can't have only 1 fairy, because if I use only 1 fairy, I have to use the evolution on it, and then Odin's 1 short of the lethal here. So I needed the Roach there. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. Come on. Yeah, I was out of super emos, so. Come on.
I long for sights unseen.
Apologies. I was trying to click here. I wasn't expecting the screen to come back up. Poro King, thank you for being almost 3 years of primers. Appreciate that. Welcome back.
I long for sights unseen.
Medium rare. Well done.
I'm definitely mulliganing Twinkle Toes. I think I'm keeping the rest of this. Glade's so good. I think you're hard pressed to ever mulligan Glade. We're looking for another card that generates fairies here, ideally, in our hand for Amataz. Play the Fencer on 1. And we'd love something that generates 2 fairies so we can Amataz on 3 as a 5/5.
All I can do is ease up at them. On guard! Reach too high.
I think I just killed her thing and pull this back to put another fairy in my hand before we Amataz. The problem with this line is the Amataz isn't happening before they can Anna and Grey now.
Look on the bright side.
Yep, there's the roommates.
An endless journey.
Oh, I think I'm bricking a draw just to cleanly answer the roommates here.
Forest guard dons his mask. I see. Fellowship.
No! Caught us off guard.
Getting Arya down sounds great. Really, I really need a Titania.
Create a richer future.
I failed you.
Man, that's terrifying. Oh, that was a Titania we burned. I'm gonna have to Glade again to get through this Norman. I think I'm gonna have to Glade again to get through this Norman. Which is really unfortunate, because it means I have to brick another draw.
Time to borrow?
Forest guard dons his mask. Don't look away. Fellowship. This is a breeze.
I feel like once we start being reactive like this in this matchup, we gotta be cooked.
Hard.
I failed you.
Let's play a game.
Oh,
Wiggle with your wings. Twinkle with your toes.
definitely feels like I'm swimming uphill here. Swimming upstream.
Study will transform your skill.
Oh my god, this card buries us. It's so good.
You're done.
Create a richer future.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sad that Norman looks to be better in... I'm a little sad that Norman looks to be better in the,
1, 2.
looks to be better in their deck than he does inside of the dedicated, what's it called, deck. I have 9 total, which means I can go Fairy into Arya into Twinkle Toes.
Let's play a game. My wings shall be your deliverance.
The world is full of splendor.
Hear the primal cries of nature. Same time tomorrow? Wiggle with your wings. Twinkle with your toes. Tag. Leave this place.
Ruined perfectly good materials.
Oh, I think I have to kill that. Which is deeply unfortunate. And the problem here is I don't think I'm going to have a steady enough stream of fairies to actually be able to close the game out because we bricked our Titania. You played any puppets this set? Yeah, you should make sure you subscribe to my Shadowverse Worlds Beyond YouTube channel. There's been lots of deck highlights like puppets and many others. You get my thoughts and preferred early deck lists on things.
None shall escape the lash of my blade.
So let's go this, into this, into finish this, into super evo this,
With respect for her grace. Like
into kill this, kill this, hit your face, play this, hit your face. Yeah, like I said, I think we just kind of fall limp from here is the problem, because they still have a ton of gas left, and we're kind of on empty at this point. If I had a trickle of elves, we might be able to nickel and dime them out with the Arya emblem.
This homework's too hard.
But I think without the Titania, which maybe means we just want 3 Titania. It seems like the important thing to be able to do here. Yeah, we're just up from here.
I was foolish, wasn't I?
The double Norbin was very brutal there. What is my way to fit in the other Titania? I have to give up like an Odin at the top end. It's Odin or Roach. Cut the Amataz, absolutely not. In fact, adding another Titania makes the Amataz even better. Play no Roach. See how it feels. Did I just cancel saving that? I thought I hit save, but it was just asking me to save the name, wasn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. Do that all the time. I like confirm saving the name and then think it's saving the actual deck.
I long for sights unseen.
Welcome to Hades, oh doomed spirits.
A lot of the Abyss players are playing aggressive builds. I'm going to keep the Major Journey Elf. Seems actually quite good against aggro.
You're in the splash zone, pal. A job's a job. Cannonball! Popping out!
I think it's Fairy Fencer on 2. This means my Amataz is 1 smaller, but... I think that's fine. It gives me the 2/2, which applies pressure in a different way.
There's no end to a very latest training.
Twinkle some toes next turn.
Endless journey.
Rewarded for not investing more in what's his name? No toes worth twinkling. Is there actually? Maybe it's still just worth twinkling, huh? I can't apply the pressure this turn, but it gives me numbers for next turn. It gets my hand smaller for Glade.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
It's really
leave the rest to you.
Please, use me as you see fit. Same time tomorrow?
Man, I really need an Arya.
You're in the splash zone, pal. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Wiggle with your wings, twinkle with your toes.
Is there going to be 3 more turns of this game? Or I can't push damage with an evolution this turn, but I can spend it to threaten to push damage in the future. Using the Evo is really bad against Medusa.
This is a breeze.
Like, I'm gonna hedge there being 3 more turns of this game. It might be wrong. They don't look like the aggro version. Yeah, but we're taking an aggressive position in the game, Big Papa. So I would agree with you that they're a more controlling build, but this is more so about where I feel like I'm at.
You will be mine forever.
I failed you.
On the blue rose.
Same time tomorrow? Of course.
My wings shall be
This is a nice pull.
Don't look away.
Hear the primal cries of nature. Leave this place. No, already.
Any reason to ferry early? Nah, I don't think so. Board space might be an issue getting these May Journeys out, so I think I'm gonna hold it to trigger combo potentially.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
Young Paragon dons his
I
mask.
could keep this up all day.
My star is the star of paradise.
Fun's not over yet.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, can't quite get you yet.
The world is full of splendor.
You're fun. Tag. Tag. Ellie. Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow?
I leave the rest to you.
Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow? How does one adult?
This is not the end.
How about the flowers, bub? Let's play a game. Tag. Ellie. Chains to ash and boredom to dust. Let's toast 'em.
All right, so they get to gain 6.
It's really heating up now.
And then is the game out of reach once they gain 6?
To aggressive. Rip you to pieces. Rip you to pieces. Same time tomorrow? I need an adult.
Wait, did they mess up? They definitely messed up. I don't know that we can capitalize on it though. Is that enough to capitalize on it? This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I quite have lethal, right?
Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow?
Because this isn't quite killing their thing yet.
I pledge my life to this
Let's
forest.
play a game.
I see.
Yeah, Yeah, I can only deal 10.
For her grace.
So I don't have board space to play this and hit this with it.
Like leaves in the wind.
We're one short of lethal. They're out of super evos though.
Fleeting dream.
Fuck me, we're dead.
Deception. Forgive me, my liege.
Yeah, I didn't need to play the one fairy first. I could have had an extra one left over, you're right.
I pledge my life to this forest.
I assume we're cooked from here, we're just setting guess. They have, what, 7 cards in their hand?
You will take my hint.
That seals them for 2.
Please, use me as you job.
A job.
Forgive me, my liege. I need an adult.
Odin's lethal. Oh! Bumpy! Bumpy!
I'm done here. What a snooze fest.
Sometimes lucky, rubber ducky. From the top rope. Alright, Odin. Odin with the drop. It's not lucky if you call it. I don't know about that one. Man, I feel like I want another draw 2 in here. I kind of want another Olivia. Because Olivia pushes damage with the Arya emblem as well. Is it ever cut Majourney Elf? Is that crazy? Call me maybe? I'm gonna go 2-2. Olivia Majourney. We have a lot of bottom end. You wanna cut Amataz? I think the people that wanna cut Amataz are biased from it in the previous metagame. I think Amataz is very, very good in this deck. Getting another cheap card that generates phase makes Amataz really solid. The games where you play Amataz as a 4/4, a 5/5, or God forbid a 6/6 on turn 3, you just run people over. How about Bug Alert? There's not a lot of value in bouncing. I actually think there's a really solid amount of value in bouncing things like Fairy Tamer and Fairy Fencer, and Bug Alert's actually more consistent damage early against aggro a lot of the time. Amataz is kind of a Tarmogoyf for this deck. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. No joke, Marty. It is literally Tarmogoyf. this is gonna be turn 4 Amataz.
A job's a job.
Unique.
Or maybe even a little later than that. I think I'm gonna go Tamer into Fairy, trade here, hit you in the face for 2. I have so many choices this turn. How aggressive versus defensive do I want to be here? I think the answer is pretty aggro. Which means we're actually not going to have a window to Amataz.
Your wings twinkle with your toes.
Hello, favorite 5-year-olds. You can move the chair over, yeah. You can come over by me. Them having to burn an evolution on this, I think, is good for us.
Daddy, those family pictures over there are cute, but my favorite one of those is the one with my whole family.
Okay, well, this is just Glade into clean your board, smack you for 4, yeah?
Beat up, Daddy.
Fellowship.
Yeah, our awkwardness on Amataz this game is definitely related to the fact that we went first versus second. Alright, that cleans out our board back. That is an aggressive evolution, holy.
Pedro, beat Pedro.
Hold on 1 second, Haley.
Okay, Pedro, I like what you do, Pedro.
What if we go Fencer into Bug Alert, into May Journey Elf, into Fairy Tamer?
No, into key.
And we've got Odin with an evolution next turn.
Daddy, who won?
Nobody's won yet, Haley girl. We're still playing. They are up to 8.
My end will never come.
And we're up to what?
To this blade.
Are we up to 1? Daddy, what are we up to?
We're up to 13.
Who higher than them?
We are higher than them.
What? Why can we not see our person?
What do we think of Titania,
To our winged paradise.
Super Evo,
Don't look away.
reset this,
Only the pure of heart may enter.
kill this, play Amataz as a 5/5. And now they're at 7, and Odin plus Super Evo is threatening lethal again, and they need to answer the board.
They're at 7?
They're at 7, yep.
They're the number before.
I'm at 13, and they're at 7. Whose number is bigger?
Ours.
Our number is bigger? That's very smart.
I just now have.
You ready for kindergarten?
Yeah, Daddy, guess what?
What?
Do you want to know how high I can count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17! You counted higher than most of Twitch chat. That's so good. You're such a good counter.
But when I was 4, I could only count this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16.
Okay.
When I was 4, I could only count to 16.
Go only count to 16. Yep.
But now I can count to 17. I think I can almost count to 18.
Almost. 18's after 17.
Oh. but I better keep practicing.
You better keep practicing. Okay.
I count.
Are brothers behaving this morning?
Declan's not turning me on a show.
Declan won't turn you on a show. You can go tell him he has to turn you on a show, or I'm gonna turn his phone off.
Well, I promoted, but lose it.
Oh, you don't know where it is, but you didn't lose it? Did you check the toll counter? I think I put it on the toll counter when I went to bed.
I checked on both counts, the low and the high one.
I think we're just fairy fencing on one to apply pressure here while going second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
We're gonna fairy. We're gonna conclave.
4, 3, 5, 6,
And then next turn we can a bunch of fairies plus Mage Journey Elf.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17.
So I can go fairy, fairy, Mage Journey, kill this. Okay, Haley girl, if you want to sit nice, you can sit nice, but I need you to stop counting out loud, okay?
Okay.
If you want to practice counting, you can go practice counting by your brothers, though.
Practice counting more.
Okay. That's allowed. That's encouraged, even. Them not playing their 3/3 with Ward is so incredibly greedy here.
See if we're higher than them, or if they're higher than us. On the purple numbers, they're higher than us, but on the those ones, we're higher than them.
Chat, I think Roachless Forest might be real. I think we're kind of ripping through people with Roachless
Who's-
Forest.
Who's Pokelish for?
Roachless Forest. There's no roaches.
What?
I got rid of the bugs and played more fairies.
Oh.
What do you think's better, bugs or fairies?
Fairy.
Fairies. Fairies are more.
But I prefer 2 fairies.
You got 2 fairies? We do have a lot of fairies.
Can I see it?
I'm gonna mulligan Twinkle Toes.
Daddy, is there 2 fairies?
Glade, keeping double Glade means we're not gonna be super aggressive, but I think we can have staying power in this matchup. I want to see how it kind of plays out with a draw like this.
Daddy,
Yes,
do
Haley.
you have a 2 fairy?
This is a fairy, and she makes fairy friends.
Wait, Daddy, let me see the numbers on this. On the gold ones, we're both 3. On the purple ones, we're both 5. On these ones, we're the same again. They're all the same.
So we're definitely saving this play point for turn 4 to Glade. So I think I'm not ferrying here, so that way we can Amataz as a 3-on-3. But I really want to see how this game plays out. Can we go toe to toe as the game goes a little bit longer? Is the question here that we're gonna attempt to answer.
I can count.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
So this is almost assuredly going to eat it. But then we have Glade set up for next turn. We got a parade of Glades here.
The only trophy I need is your
We take a little bit of damage, but we stabilize the board in a big way here now.
Daddy,
Yes, Haley.
journey's over, Phil.
I want to go and grab a blanket.
I see.
Why don't you go hang out with brothers for a little bit, okay? There's not really room for blankets in Daddy's
Leave
office.
the rest to you.
I need to get a save you for a little bit more.
You gonna stay with me for a little bit more?
I can get on this time.
I'm gonna help you so you don't fall, okay?
I stepped up, but you helped me a little, but I did a lot.
Yep. So next turn, if we Glade next turn, we're gonna end up breaking a couple of draws, which is not great.
Daddy.
We have Fairies and Bug Alert plus Mage Journey, which is not bad. Yes, Haley.
What was on the first one? Who won on the first one?
We won the last game. So what do we want to do here now? I could Cynthia evolve and clean the board out without losing any of the fairies. That plays 2 cards out of my hands, getting me down to 7, which means I could Glade the following turn. I could also Fairy Bug Alert Mage Journey to clean out the board.
Wait. 1, 1.
I think I like Cynthia-ing here.
I like this forest.
Just from play more cards out of my hand efficiency.
I won't let you trample our home.
Not all is lost. Not all is lost.
We need an Aria to allow us to start pushing damage to their face.
5,
Give me
5,
my leash.
It's a big ambush.
6.
Well, that's an Aria, but we are at a point where I need to use Glade to clear this to not take a bunch of damage.
Like
Do I need to, or can I erase them?
1, 1, 1, 2, 3.
They're just at 20 is the problem.
6, 7.
I'm gonna be down to almost no Evos though, is the issue.
Whose number is higher? Is theirs higher or is ours higher? Whose is higher? Okay, theirs is up to 12.
My wings shall be your
That might be wrong.
16. I think they're higher.
Yep, 20 is bigger than 16. You are correct.
I just forgot what number theirs was, but I know what ours because I can count that high. Well, almost. I can't wait to count that high. I can count higher like that. Because I'm a big.
Not all is lost.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Dons.
Reason.
To the shores of victory.
Okay, so this hits here, and they'll be left at 2 HP. And then if I super evolve Glade next turn, it'll deal 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it finishes this.
Not all is lost.
Oh, interesting.
Cruelty.
This actually works out better for us, right? Because it means Glade clears the entire board. Do I want to Glade this turn, or do I want to Olivia? I think I want to Glade.
The world has to spin on its own axis. The world is full of splendor. Feel what you can't see.
This does 9. We clear with that. I think I'm just playing the Mage Journey Elf out because if they kill this, I will brick a draw otherwise. I don't really have a ton of cheap combo for her in hand anyway, so might as well get her out here.
Who are you gonna get out?
To the shores of victory.
Like, which character are you gonna get out?
So
Greater power is now mine.
that's a scary one.
Oh, that one has 10 on it. That one has 10. And we only have 1.
I guess we have to burn the other Glade here again.
Why do you have to burn?
His mask.
Why do we have to bring it to burn?
So we evolve this. This takes 9.
Why
We
do
attack here.
Why do we have to burn that one?
Because that's how the game works sometimes, Haley girl.
Oh, we have to burn one of your characters?
I think we'll bug alert here. I think I'm going this into Twinkle Toes, just getting the most points in play at this point. Titania plus Super Evolve also would have dealt with it. Yeah, but that gives me less presence on board, and it burns Titania's free fairy, because I don't have space on the board for it. So I'd rather draw cards and have more presence. So it's much better to Glade than it is to Titania there.
Forged in steel.
Kidding. Too quick.
Look on the right side. One.
The Twinkle Toes means all of these trade evenly, which is nice.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
I am no more than a servant of the light.
Failed you.
And then unfortunately, we're in a spot where we're dead to owlbear at this point, yeah?
No. I don't. I like the butterfly fairy.
You like the butterfly fairy?
Yeah, the one that looks like a butterfly. I like the one that looks like a butterfly.
To our winged paradise.
Butterfly.
Is this to
One.
be my legacy?
Oh, the nights are free.
One.
No.
One. Two.
We are just cooked to owlbear, unfortunately, here.
Why
He
you
does things.
hot?
Sometimes you run low on cards, Haley girl.
Uh,
The pause here hopefully means there's not an owlbear.
you need more Daddy, what are those things for?
It's probably the game.
Daddy, what are those things for?
Those are how many points do you have to play with? Okay, Haley girl, I love you, but I really need you to go play with your brothers for a little bit, okay? You're hurting my legs a little bit sitting on top of me. And Daddy needs to be able to talk while he plays, okay?
You dropped me on the ground.
I set you down very nice. Please go play. Thank you. Okay.
Daddy.
Still dead to owlbear, but not dead on board at least with the Odin draw. Yes, Haley, what you need to tell me before you go?
Sorry, say that.
We can absolutely play the dino game later today when I'm done, okay?
Yay. I knew.
That was a good top deck. And we can know they top deck that or are bad at math because we were dead. We were dead to it last turn as well.
But Daddy, I need someone to help me find the remote.
You're very capable of finding the remote on your own. Please go look. Ask brothers to help you if you need help.
Okay. What if they
All right, let's get one more in with this.
I long for sights unseen.
Ooh, she slammed that door. I think I'm keeping Titania. The steady flow of fairies seems pretty important, especially if we find an Aria. No early pressure here is kind of medium. Really like a 2-drop. That's nice. This is probably play 2 fairies on 2 angle.
I hope my potions can help. I'll never be enough.
Oh. I'm just gonna get the flow of fairies going with Aria in hand. This gives us a crest that gives us a Fae every turn.
The Truth Seeker dons her mask.
Whoa! They're actually full Earth, right? That was a good coin flip to win.
All I can do is ease up with them.
I think it's just this.
I see.
I won't let you trap like leaves in the wind. Reach too high. You will.
So we're still 2 turns off of Aria.
The legends are true. Forgive me, my liege.
Yeah, I don't know how we keep up with this from here. All the Earthraid stuff is super strong against
Dons his mask.
more aggressively slanted deck like what we're playing.
Fellowship.
No way.
They have Norman on curve here. They're likely going to bury us.
All I can do is ease
No big play this turn. It's good for us. They can still have an Edelweiss, I suppose. So they went back up to 3 dirt.
I don't want to hurt you.
I have yet to play against a spell boost playing Edelweiss. I'd also argue once you're deep enough to be playing Edelweiss, you're not really a dedicated spell boost deck anymore. So that's a pretty specific... It's a pretty specific card that requires a lot of Earthright investment.
of splendor.
With respect for her grace. Like leaves in the wind.
Or like kind of keeping up on board, but the opponent is up in evolutions and they have a lot of HP, so we're not close to being able to close the game out is the problem here. This is not like the Roach deck from last season where
Forgive me, my liege.
the Roach deck from last season, if you were trading a bunch, it wasn't a big deal because you were eventually going to combo kill them, and this deck is not doing that very explicitly. Am I burning my last Evo here to start pushing damage? I don't think so. I think I needed to be able to. I'm just nowhere close to being able to kill them. What do you think about Rose Queen as a win con against ward spam? I think they're not really playing against people spamming word things. I know we're like currently playing against someone, potentially playing the, what's it called, Dorko, but like even like look at this hand, right? Like it's not like I have that many ones in hand at the moment. Hey Jeff, how good is the new expansion? I think the expansion did a very good job of fleshing out archetypes that had slightly missing pieces from the previous one. Odin lets us catch back up here in terms of evolution parity, which is nice. So I get to clean that one and then hit this here. So we're one Super Evo to one Super Evo.
Transform Adamantia.
Do I have to Evo to kill Norman here?
Fly forth into an endless sky.
I get to push a little bit of damage with it.
I see.
There's a lot 20 is the problem though.
Even fate should follow my lead.
Ruined perfectly good materials.
You're in the splash zone. You're in the splash zone.
Odin's a nice top deck. It gives us a potential answer to whatever their next big play is. Even if they kill both of these plus the generated card for the turn, I'll yeah, they brick their draw for the turn and they brick their second draw on the Olivia here.
The right scent transforms you.
So they're gonna clear my Super Evos, but then my Odin plus the fairies clears theirs back.
Not the end.
Fate's head will roll. To me, truth. And beyond beckons.
Odin is in everything. Yeah, I mean, it's like Olivia from last season, right? She was in a lot of decks as well. Just a very good card. I don't have an answer to their follow-up thread here. I have a bunch of fairies, I suppose, are some pseudo answers. We've got 1/1s with Storm and a prayer. Titania makes a fairy. When she comes down, this makes 2 fairies. This is worth some fairies.
Fun's not over yet. Fun's not over yet.
And the problem with this turn is I really didn't make inroads towards pressuring their life total, right? Like I cleaned the board, but my board isn't really developed much, and they stayed at 12.
The right scent transforms you.
Forgive me, my
Ready,
liege.
Freya? Right behind you, Anne. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, roommates here are real good.
Welcome to our winged paradise. Welcome to our winged paradise.
What's today's happy little surprise?
Alright, am I dead? Says 9 on board. I'd be surprised if they could do another 6 to me without an Evo. Odin's only +4.
Fate's head will fall.
Odin means I'll be dead to follow up Odin next turn, though, yes? Which I would assume they're playing. A few copies of him, most of us are. Ooh, them attacking my board here is really good for me.
Reach too high.
Wiggle with your wings. Twinkle with your toes.
And beyond.
Caught us off guard. You rick.
Flowers, Bub.
Alright, we're out of gas. This turn might be enough to get us into Odin off the top as lethal, right? I haven't played any of him yet. No, I played 2. I played 2 of him. I played 2 of him.
The right scent.
Did I just have lethal? No, you can only have 5 cards on board at a time.
I hope my potion can
So I could have attacked their face for 8 that turn, but that would not have been enough to push through lethal. That's like dangerously close to lethal. Oh my goodness.
I'll never be enough.
Gosh, it's so close.
Twinkle with your toes.
I'd have been 1 short even if the bug alert hit. Even if the bug alert hit this. Yeah, is the face the place? I think it is. I die to Odin next turn if I leave their board in play. But I think that's just where I'm at in life. I have to give up 4 points of damage. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to accept that we're dead to second Odin. Have they played 2 Odins already as well? No, they've only played 1 Odin. Oh my goodness, are they dead? No, okay. Odin! Odin number 3, come on, tap the deck. Tap the deck. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, gamers. We're so close and yet so far away. If we just had 1 more card, the Mage Journey Elf could hit them. Yeah, I honestly I know we ultimately lost that game, but I'm pretty impressed with our deck from that one.
Wasn't I?
Like we were in that till the end and had live draws that were lethal, which means the Mage Journey Elf actually means that Olivia into Mage Journey was lethal as well there, yeah. So we had a few goes of it. All right, we did take a brief ad break so they don't happen in the middle of games. We're gonna play some more of this when we get back because I'm having a good time with that. I don't think I have any changes. I'm liking where we're at so far. You're watching on the YouTube side, you're enjoying the Shadowverse content, make sure you tap the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps the content grow. I would love to keep Shadowverse in my regular schedule. And helping the content become more successful is the easiest way for you to do that. If you're someone that has $1 or $2 to spare, you can also consider subscribing on the Twitch side for a little bit of direct support. Or if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe using Jeffrey Bezos' money. Spending someone else's money is so great, chat. Any other fairy creator would have been lethal there too. Oh yeah, fairy tamer was lethal there as well, yeah. And Cynthia was also. I don't know how many of those we still had in our deck at that point, but both of those were good. That was sweet. The additional Titanias were awkward, but the first Titania is so important. I think we want 3 of her. The second one really sucks, but the first one is really important. No one and everyone. Thanks for hanging out for a year and a half. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Enjoying the Secret Sunday stream. It's going to be a little brutal for my average viewer count this week, but figured if we were going to play some anyways. We played versus Haven. We've not. Haven hasn't been particularly popular. I think all of the day one hype. Haven got significantly better with the new set. There's a big difference between significantly better and playable though when you were the worst craft in the previous expansion. And this is exactly this question from chat is why there was so much hype over the Haven deck. Do you think this deck stands a chance against Salfa into Wilbur into Aether? Your Haven opponents are not going to have that draw in most of their games, and it's okay for your deck to lose to a B tier deck's best possible draw. Card games work where sometimes you're just going to die. You're just gonna die. And that doesn't mean your deck's unplayable just because you can't beat their best possible draw. You gotta accept that sometimes they're gonna run you over. And I think a big part of why the Haven deck hasn't been popular past the first day is because outside of that best possible draw, it's a little bit limp. I think we fairy to clear this here. How important is Amataz? I don't know the answer to that question yet. He allows you some really good early game draws when you play him as like a 5/5 or a 6/6 early. But he also has some diminishing returns as the game goes along. Although, when we get to Tanya on 3 here, I might let us charge him up. Could be fun. Wardhaven's also extremely vile expensive is something to note. I mean, while yes, that's technically a thing, I want to point out that I played against a lot of Wardhaven in the first 2 days, and anecdotally haven't played against it in like the last 2 days I've been playing on stream. So like, yes, technically, but also like, I don't really think that's a consideration for most people. So Amataz on Evolve will deal 3 damage at random, which I kind of like. I think I'm gonna evolve him up. I think I'm gonna play him as a 5/5 and then evolve him to a 7/7.
I see. Not all is lost.
That worked out really well.
I leave the rest to you.
To me.
Am I playing a fairy out here? Yeah, I think so, because I'm generating a fairy every turn to start. Rose is pretty brutal. She's so good.
The forest guard dons his mask. Don't look away. Fellowship.
Honestly, with this other Amatage draw here, is it crazy to play the Majority Elf? Yeah, probably. Because I might get another fairy next turn. Oh, wait. I could have attacked for one. I had this last turn. I missed a point. I missed a point. It even popped up and told me. And I clicked through it because we were talking and clicking. Alright, excited for that point to really matter. Awkward.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
At your service.
Roar, O thunder!
Let this be the war to end all wars.
I failed you. Kill me.
How does one adult?
There's no end to a fairy blader's training.
The world is full of splendor.
Flourish, my blade.
I'm satisfied.
Well, that was kind of ideal.
Must stay strong.
I need an Aria. I need an Aria to allow us to start pushing damage to their face.
An endless journey.
They're out of Super Evo. The Strikes, do you want to play Olivia here?
Fly forth into an endless sky.
You're in the splash zone, pal.
I see.
Even fate shall fall to this. Follow my lead.
Balance achieved. My oath is fulfilled.
Okay, they're down to 13, and there's my Aria.
To the shores of victory.
This is
To the
not
shores
the
of
end.
victory.
Fun's not over yet.
Not all is lost. Not all is lost.
Gino's a tough one. I can kill it. I'm just in the tank about how.
What's today's happy little surprise?
And if they just have more sword bombs from here, I don't know how we keep up.
Pierce through the heart of darkness. Find my blade.
Forged in steel.
It's not really like they're high rolling, right? Like this is just like what their deck does.
I pledge my life to this forest.
Wiggle with your wings. Twinkle with your toes.
My oath is fulfilled. My oath is fulfilled. My oath is fulfilled.
What's today's
lightning, a stroke of fate.
This is new.
Yep. Well, we didn't demote out a diamond. But I gotta say, the more I played that, the less enthralled by it I was. Where did we finish? We started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I finished 7 and 4. I don't know. Not that I have any thoughts on things I'd change or do different. It's probably worth exploring no Amataz, but also like a lot of the games that we won at the start of that set were because Amataz was really big and allowed us to punch hard. It really felt like we were at the mercy of curving. Like it feels like this core is more. It's more of an aggro deck, right? Like the Roach deck last season was a control deck with a combo finish, and this one is very much once we run out of gas, there's no maneuvering and killing them, right? You just run out of gas and then you're dead.